The Coast to Coast is the most popular long-distance hike in Great Britain. It starts at St Bees in Cumbria and it finishes at the other side of the country at Robin Hood's Bay in North Yorkshire. I hiked the Coast to Coast in May of 2023. On my own, I camped some nights and I stayed at B&Bs or hostels on other nights. Join me on this incredible journey as I navigate some of the toughest hiking that the UK has to offer with a 17-kilogram backpack, exploring some of the most beautiful places in the country. On this journey, I'm very open about the realities of solo hiking such a monumental route and struggling with loneliness and fatigue as I push my mental and physical limits. With that said, please sit back, relax and enjoy watching. Okay, so before I check out, just wanted to show you one last time the room. It's so cute, it's very basic but very cozy. That bed was so amazing, it was so comfortable. Got a mirror where I've just done my makeup. Nice high ceilings. It looks like there's a cat run going across that shelf. Frosted windows is right outside. It's like, you know, people's houses, but like the really fancy ones. Yeah, just tables, chairs. You get like a few towels. This bathroom is so nice. Honestly, I love it. That shower was amazing. It was so good. The pressure was perfect. The temperature, everything. Love this exposed rock here. Nice antique looking hanger and antique mirror. And the toilet. But yeah, anyway, I'm checking out and I'm gonna go get breakfast. On I went, eager for my breakfast at the good spot. The sun was shining and I opted to sit out in it as I ate a delicious dish of hash browns, roasted tomatoes, oyster mushroom, fried egg topped with melted cheese and pea shoots. This was my idea of heaven in Grassmere on a gorgeous day, eating good food and preparing for the hike ahead. I ran a couple errands that morning, which included, of course, stopping at the Grasmere gingerbread shop to pick up some of the delicious, famous gingerbread, and I got lucky with a relatively short queue. Okay, so a bit of a late start. It's 11, just after 11. I left the place that I had breakfast about just before 10:30, but it's taken me this long to get out of Grassmere because I've been through every shop I think might have an SD card and all of them have said no. I tried the pharmacy, so I tried the pharmacy and they had an SD card, but it wasn't the one that this scope rotates because this one needs one which is like a V30 one, which is like, I think it's a SanDisk Extreme or something. So the woman was so friendly in the pharmacy. She says, oh, I've got an opened one if you want to try and see if it registers. As soon as I put it in, it says, please upgrade your SD card, and I was like, no. I've got 49 minutes of footage on this. Yeah, so basically I just need to stop rambling and cut my videos a little shorter and film a bit less, because you might think 48 minutes over 2 days, that's fine, but the amount that I film, and considering that I had 4 hours to start with and I've burnt through most of that in 4 and a bit days. Anyway, I need to conserve as much of this as possible. Also, I've just realised across this field there's a river, and that's where I camped in one of my videos in the Grassmere, Windermere to Grassmere, where I was just wild camping around Grassmere for 3 nights, and that's just where that tree line is. Looks closer to the houses than it actually was. The houses were quite far away. They were like little distant buildings with faint lights, so I wasn't too close to people's homes or anything. Also, I've made my incredibly heavy pack even heavier by getting some gingerbread from Grassmere gingerbread shop. 3 pens for sketching and a little sketchbook, because I forgot to bring mine, and every night I'm like, oh, I just want to draw something, I want to sketch, I want to do some fine liner work. So I went to the Heat and Cooper studio as well as the gingerbread shop, as well as calling into loads of shops to see if they've got micro SDs. So that's why it's taken me a good at least half an hour to leave Grassmere. Plus I love Grassmere, so I think I was just dragging it out a bit. Anyway, the path rejoins coast to coast a bit further up this road because it doesn't actually pass through Grassmere, just near it. I don't think you understand what I'd give to live there. So I've just managed to actually extend my SD capacity from, what was it, 48 or 47 to an hour, because I went on the quick app on my phone to see if I could like maybe lower the quality a tiny bit, but without risking it being less than 4K. Well, I mean, we'll see, because it doesn't actually tell me what it is. It said mid-range. It was on highest. There's mid-range and then standard. I imagine standard something like 1080p, so I don't really want to go to that. But mid-range, so it's like doubled it. So I kind of wish I knew that sooner, but if you notice a quality drop, you might not. That's the thing. There might be no quality drop with this video compared to the last, but yeah, that's the reason. So at least I've got an hour for 2 days. There we go, back on the coast to coast. Oh my god, all of a sudden, as I was coming uphill, it was just, the sun was so hot. According to my phone, it's 20 degrees, but it's hotter than that. I was thinking to myself, at least 25, and I've got a thermometer on my compass, and it's on my shoulder. It's a weird angle you can't even see, but when it was in the sun, it was on 30. And I'm like, that's believable. It was that hot. I had beads of sweat all on my chest, down my face, dripping. I was dripping. And I'm like, oh my god, this is July heat. This isn't 20. Anyway, now there's a bit of cloud cover and I'm just so happy. I got a nice breeze and it felt, honestly, it made me feel high. So that was amazing. I'm just like, please clouds, just stay over for a bit longer, at least until I get into Patterdale, and then the sun can come back out. But looks promising. Scared the life out of me with that noise you just made. Go on, it's out. Go on, go with your friends. I'm going up that way, so it's up to you. So I'll go first. You decide what you're doing in a minute. I know. Oh my God. This is some hard walking. Again, if I had a day bag, no issue, but I keep stopping every, what, 20 steps and just turning to face the breeze, because even though it's not as hot as it was when the sun was out, it's still like at least 20 degrees. So it's still hot. I know it doesn't look it when it's overcast, but it is. But this breeze is amazing. Anyway, I'm just obviously heading up there and then through, I think it's like Grizedale Pass or something, and then I've got Grizedale Tarn. I don't know if it's Grizedale or Grizedale. Don't care, I'm calling it Grizedale. Lambs echoing sounds so cool. Hello. Why do you always run when I say hello? Oh, there's loads of you here. Look at you all. And up there. Oh, hey guys. Adorable. The sheep scratching rock. The other one there was just doing it as well. There's a bloody deer on the path I was just on. Oh my god. You can barely see it. It's mad, I've literally just found out, because I looked at my phone and thought, I look higher than Helm Crag. I am Helm Crag is 405 metres high, and I am, I'm just looking now, just under 460 metres high. So I'm higher than Helm Crag, and there was no easy path up here. It's straight up path, and I know it looks more gradual there, but trust me, it is straight up. The thing that got me though, I wasn't expecting this because the contours on the map were, they're not that close together, so it's not super steep, but it kind of is. It is steep. It's not like climbing steep though, but it is a killer. Feels awesome to find a tiny bit of level track to walk on, even just for a little bit. It's a little bit of respite for my legs. I've come so bloody far, all the way down there in Grassmere, and bear in mind, until this ascent, the really steep bit, which I'm very grateful for, it was so sunny and hot, and it's nice and cool and breezy up here now. So I don't even want to think about how I'd feel right now if it was still that hot. Probably be crying, to be honest. I've got to say, I'm really enjoying this bit. It's lovely. Oh my god, walkers! There's loads! Oh my god. They're all down the path. You know what, I haven't seen a single walker up here. I saw 2 on top of Seat Sandal. Haven't seen any other than that, or where I am or anything. And there's like a massive group of 20 down there. You know, that path, I nearly took that path down there where it split, where the sheep was crossing the bridge. I was like, do I cross the bridge and go on this path? I go on this path, and I thought, well, it's the main route path, this one, apparently. On my map it is. Well, on my on the hiker app it is. So it's one of the routes. Oh, there was that one, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I would have been zooming up that path, but I don't know, I feel like because of how steep that was, there might be a massive incline for them up here. We'll see, we'll see. So this is where the path I'm on meets that other path. I don't know which one is the easier one. I couldn't tell you because obviously I've just done one, and looking at it, that one's easy throughout, and then you've got the big climb at the end, and mine is just one whole big climb, but then it's easy at the end and you make it over the top easier. So depends on your preference, but I didn't get a choice because I didn't know what any of them were like, so you're welcome. You're welcome, guys. That was a bit of insight for you. Okay, this next bit looks really not very fun, but I'm being motivated by the knowledge that once I get over the top, I'll be welcomed with a lovely view of Grizedale Tarn. And once I get down into that tarn, I'm going to sit down, have a rest, have a break, because I haven't yet. I've had, you know, little stops for like moments of rest, but I've not actually had a rest yet. So when I get to the tarn, that's what I'm going to do, and have a couple pieces of Grasmere gingerbread, because I've not had any yet, and I've been saving it for when I get to the tarn. So excited. Just gonna get over this bit first. This is a very tricky bit on foot, underfoot even, because one wrong step can be dangerous, and I'm putting my camera away in a sec because if you drop anything down those holes, then you're not getting it back very easily, at least. Anyway, yeah, just a lot of easy and creative ways to snap your ankles on here. So really take your time with this and watch your step. I know it goes without saying, but I'm talking, but I'm carefully watching my feet as well. Now I've had time to think about it, take the paved path, guys. If you're doing this and you come to that bridge and there's left or right, go right over that bridge and go on the path that I didn't take, because if this is the steepest part of the path, which when looking at the contours it's one of the steepest parts, it's alright, because the way it's paved makes it so much easier. Whereas if this was just grass like it was for me and some rocks, that makes it look like a bit of a path, then it's harder to get your foot in, but it's a lot easier when it's like this. So yeah, plus you've got a steady going the whole way, and then it's just a climb at the end. Unless you want a challenge, then do the way I did. There it is. This is something else. I've never been up here before, and I'm just in absolute awe, because you've got the sun over there. So you've got Saint Sunday Crag there. You've got Dolly Wagon Pike there, and obviously here's the Tarn. And down there is Water. That was a lovely little break with that view there and the Tarn behind me. I did some sketching with the new fine liners I bought in that a new sketchbook. I had 3 pieces of Grasmere gingerbread because I hadn't eaten since Grassmere, that massive hash brown stack, the vegetarian hash brown stack that I had. So I needed energy and sugar, and oh god, I couldn't have had anything better for that, honestly. So now I'm just heading into Patterdale, and the route from now is supposed to be quite a gradual descent into it. Oh my god, what's this? Did not know that this was here. I had no clue. What does it say? Something Lodge. Ruthwaite Lodge. Oh, it's not open. I think it's like one of them mountaineering huts or something. Awesome. Just had a nice chat with an old Scouse bloke, another hiker going the opposite way up the way I was just coming down when I was at the bridge. He's going up to Grizedale Tarn, and he said if he feels like it, dolly wagon. Bear in mind, it's nearly 4 o'clock. I mean, yeah, sunset's not till like just after 9, but like good on him, seriously. You know, he must have been like in his 60s or something. He was just there on a mission up there, not that mountain, just to the left of it where I've come down. Well, I wouldn't do this at this time of day, but he says he's got his he's prepared in case he's caught out in the dark, so yeah, he must be well experienced in night hiking, I guess, and mountaineering. called. That was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Take me to the ruins, aquifers and springs, baby ferns uncurling, every living thing. Be to me a mother, both hands on the wheel. Show me faded color, fields of chamomile. All at once in a dream, we are together. You could call it a vision or tethered. All at once I can see it, put back together. You could call it a vision or tethered. Take me to the jungle, teach me tiger law. Read to me a poem, sing to you a song. Drunk in my devotion, laid out on your chest. Student of abandon, with you I'm blessed. All at once in a dream, we are together. You could call it a vision or tethered. All at once I can see it, put back together. You could call it a vision or
So I'm now in Patterdale, and I actually passed through this exact bit on the old waterway back in April, I think it was, and it was when it was like showers and then sun, showers and sun. I think it was rainy when I passed through here, and I really needed a wee like I do now. Oh my god, here are the signs for the old waterway as well. I made my way to the Patterdale YHA, where I checked in, though not to a room but a camping pitch. As much as I love staying in accommodation, of course, I knew I needed to get my tent out as well as wanted to camp for the night, and accommodation can be pretty expensive. I chose my pitch by the river on the grounds at the back of the building, and it was a truly serene spot. I was going to make noodles or have some food at the youth hostel, but there was a riverside bar that I passed, so I thought I'd check that out for food. As I was getting hungry, I walked around the corner to the nearby Old Waterview Riverside Bar, where I indulged in a jacket potato and a pint as I overlooked a quaint expanse of greenery in this special, whimsical pocket of the country. Darkness began to set in as I made my way back to my tent, and that night the homesickness would really kick in and I'd have a long emotional night ahead. So since I've been away, it looks like loads of people have turned up. There's like 3 more tents near me. I just want to take a moment to thank all my Patreons and the names on the screen now, and that you all really do help support me and help do what I do and bring these videos out, and I appreciate it so much. If you want to be a Patreon, if you want to join, follow the link in the description. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you again.